The following is a slightly historical series on the Romance of the Three Kingdoms era of China's history. Because this is based off of a video game, and myself playing it, there will be a lot of incorrect information that we will correct using the help of Wikipedia. For those of you who want to learn more about Dynasty Warriors, or the Romance of the Three Kingdoms era, I suggest reading the book. Please enjoy the following presentation. So Zhao Yun is the poster boy of the franchise. Why? I don't really know. Maybe it's because he's first in the character select screen. And why he's first in the character select screen, I couldn't tell you either. Like, you would think it would be Guan Yu. Why isn't Guan Yu the main character? Why is it Zhao Yun? Because apparently he's a cool and brave warrior. He travels in search of a worthy master. His strong sense of loyalty makes him an excellent asset in battle. The Legend of Zhao Yun, or Zhao Yun.
My name is Zhao Yun. I am searching for a lord worthy of my loyalty, so that I may help bring peace to this troubled land. In this land of Ji, I joined Yuan Shao's army so that I could serve in the campaign against the Yellow Turbans. I fight only for those who value truth, but is Yuan Shao really a master worth serving?
So, you are Zhao Yun. I am Yuan Shao, head of the famous Yuan family. You should feel very proud to serve in my elite and honorable army. We are going to subdue the heretic Zhang Jiao and those who follow him. He has caused too much trouble in our beloved land of Ji, and for that, he must die.
So the Yellow Turban Rebellion is basically one of the first things written about in the book, you know, the Romance of the Three Kingdoms. And in that, you know, it's eunuchs rising up, because apparently eunuchs always did that throughout Chinese history. I don't really know too much about Chinese history other than, you know, eunuchs were conniving little bastards, and this is just another example of eunuchs being conniving little bastards. The start here for Zhao Yun is a little dubious, but of course it is going to be you know, dramatized, and especially you need more missions for the video game. So this is not actually where his story begins, at the very least according to this Wikipedia page on Zhao Yun. But he would start after this battle.
No need for strategy. My glorious army will face them head-on and destroy them in a direct attack. You too must fight bravely as part of my magnificent army.
To be fair, though, a lot of history is little known, and this video game series, Dynasty Warriors, based on the Romance of the Three Kingdoms, is, it is what it is, you know? It's a dramatization, game-ified version of a romanticized storybook of history. So, a couple layers of separation there. But like I said, Zhao Yun, this is not his first battle. I assume he's put here to kind of introduce his own character arc and story of looking for a worthy, you know, leader to be under, which we will see a little bit later. Eunuchs were unable to create dynasties of their own, so they were made into advisors, with the idea that they would have no reason to be disloyal to the emperor. The thing that sparked the Three Kingdoms issues was the advisors, the eunuchs, betraying the emperor anyway. Yeah, so I did get that part right, as much. I remember only reading like maybe 20 pages of a book that we picked up from Barnes & Noble, The Romance of the Three Kingdoms, and like every other word in the first 5 pages is eunuchs, 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 eunuchs. Smash them all, alrighty. So we're just gonna go into this battle and see what it has for us. This is the first battle you can possibly play in the video game.
Go straight for the altar. Hit these heretics right where it hurts.
Allow me to help in any way that I can.
I think the strange thing that they kept is like, I don't know if it is true, but it's like,
heaven, prepare for your judgment.
Zhang Zhao being like this weird religious fanatic leading the eunuchs. I don't remember how true that is, but that is an element in the video game series at least. Yeah, you can kind of tell too that this is a tutorial level because they're saying everything.
Come and witness the wrath of the heavens! With the very skies at my command, I shall reach out and crush these wretched vermin.
Zhang Zhao was a follower of Taoism and rumored to be a sorcerer. Alright, that's fair enough. And this battle is the starting battle for a lot of characters because, again, it is the first battle you can actually take part in. But it is also the battle that kicked things off, basically. The tornadoes have ceased.
If we attack from here, the plot of the Yellow Turbans will surely crumble.
What was with that long pause, dude?
Zhao Yun of Changshan has taken over the enemy fortress.
Because, like, how you got to know a character was by playing their story, and in the more recent games, you just don't.
Zhang Zhao. Without him, they will surely crumble. Now the land will recognize the strength of our army.
Zhang Zhao's magical medicines were actually key to his rise to power because he gained his following during a 15-year period of plagues and diseases. He gained a following because he promised magical cures.
Our next task is to build up our military and create a country worthy of its leader. The hallowed name of the Yuan family shall spread throughout the land.
So he was a snake oil salesman. 7-star sash. Luck. Oh, luck stat is actually a good thing to have.
We defeated the Yellow Turbans. However, I know now that Yuan Shao is not a worthy master. Upon learning this, I left Yuan Shao's camp.
This delivery is so corny. However, he is not a worthy master.
I have traveled across the land in search of my true master. When I happened to visit Gongsun Zan, I learned that Yuan Shao had formed an army to defeat Dong Zhuo. Dong Zhuo is a traitor to the Han. This is the perfect opportunity to bring an end to this chaos. I have gone to serve Gongsun Zan and join the allied army against Dong Zhuo.
So this next battle is going to be the Battle of Hulao Gate, one of the famous battles, not just, you know, in the history, but also from memes, because this is where the Lu Bu is enraged comes from. But again, this does not look like his actual first battle experience. So, hold on, Toby's crying at the door. Let me go let him back in. But this was not his actual first battle experience. Because he didn't go to Yuan Shao at first. He went to Gongsun Zan because he was from the same province. Gongsun Zan was, you know, smaller than Yuan Shao. So when Zhao Yun came, he asks him, I heard that all those in your home province wanted to serve the Yuans. Why did you have a change of heart and decide to correct your mistake? And then Zhao Yun replied, the empire is in a state of chaos, and it is unclear who is right and who is wrong. The people are in danger. Those in my home province, after careful deliberation, decided to follow a lord who governs with benevolence. Therefore, I choose to join you, General, instead of Lord Yuan. And then it doesn't say exactly what battles he helped out in under Gongsun Zan. Maybe this was one of them because Dong Zhuo was a rival warlord, but it's hard to say. But let me let the dog. By the time the Yellow Turbans were noticed by the Emperor, they were already too strong for the Empire's army to defeat, so the Emperor had to enlist the help of warlords with their own armies. Cao Cao, Yuan Shao, Liu Bei were among them. So was the Sun family. What the hell is his name? Sun Ce and Sun Quan's dad. I think he was among them too, because that's also where his story will start off, but that's many episodes away from us. Sun Jian, yes, thank you.
Zhao Yun, the one who drove off the Yellow Turbans. I I was wondering where you went, but here you are serving Gongsun Zan. What a terrible waste of talent. Oh well. We are here now to oust the tyrant Dong Zhuo. I'm sure you will perform even better now that you are under the leadership of the great Yuan Shao. Our target is Dong Zhuo. However, his officer Lu Bu will make a tough stand at the Hulao Gate. We must first break through the gate and then get Dong Zhuo.
You can even see the blue and green flags for the other armies.
This villain pretends to serve the Emperor, but only serves himself. He shall pay with his life. But everybody follow me, and we shall reclaim the capital. The Han must be returned to its former glory.
I like how, even though that cutscene sucked, you still got like that characterization of Cao Cao versus Liu Bei right there. Cao Cao turns his nose up and scoffs. Liu Bei is just standing there like, yes, sir. Yeah, Hulao Gate is definitely done better in other iterations of this game, but this is where Lu Bu becomes enraged. Are we going to enrage him? Because even on easy mode, he will fucking murder you. Liu Bei is a Girl Scout, right? Like, don't get me wrong, the level design is great.
Let's bring these scoundrels down for good.
But some future levels are just a lot better. Hulao Gate has opened. Is this him? Is this the boy?
You coward! I shall deal with you all from atop Red Hair!
Red Hair is the name of the horse. Famous horse. That was one thing the later Dynasty Warriors games did get right, was like these initial enemies, they made them like a lot more interesting.
A pleasure. Gone.
They made their designs and their weapons more interesting.
Another has fallen to my spear!
We have defeated the rebel leader, Dong Zhuo. I would like to thank each member of the Allied forces that participated in this struggle. As your leader, I am proud of you all. Now that Dong Zhuo is gone, it is time to disperse the Allied forces. However, those who fought under the Yuan banner shall never forget the privilege that was bestowed upon them.
Very well. On this third visit, allow me to receive you. The land must be divided in 3. You will take 1/3.
Divide it into 3?
Eventually, the other 2/3 shall be yours. And like today, you will knock 3 times on the gates to the heavens.
Having left Gongsun Zan, I went and joined Liu Bei, whom I had met at the Battle of Hulao Gate. Due to his virtue and ambition, I have decided to go and serve under him.
So that is kind of accurate. It doesn't say here, again, I'm using the Wikipedia, I'm not a historian of this era, but it does say here that he did meet Liu Bei when Liu Bei took refuge under Gongsun Zan, which that is something they build upon a little bit more in the later Dynasty Warriors games. But then again, they don't do the individual storylines. So we're doing it a little bit, what's the word? Abridged. That might be it. Because obviously it wasn't the Battle of Hulao Gate. It was when Gongsun Zan sent Liu Bei to assist his ally Tian Kai in a battle against Yuan Shao. Zhao Yun followed Liu Bei and served as his cavalry officer. When Zhao Yun then would receive news of his elder brother's death, he asked for temporary leave of absence from Liu Bei to mourn his brother. Liu Bei knew that Zhao Yun would not return after leaving, so he held Zhao Yun's hand while bidding him farewell. Before departing, Zhao Yun told Liu Bei, "I will never forget your favor." And then, after that, he does join Liu Bei. So, there's... You would think they would include the death of this character's brother as part of his story, but I guess that wasn't important enough. And yes, that was Zhuge Liang. That was a reference to the 3 visits. I don't know why they did that in Zhao Yun's story when they could have had exactly what I just read as the cutscene, because this is Zhao Yun's story. But this game's like, what, 10, 15 years old? Not 10, that's way too early.
Now, Liu Bei is being chased by Cao Cao's army.
Cao Cao.
He fears what he might become. Together with all the people that have chosen to follow him, we must somehow make it to Jiangling. These times are marked by their unpredictability. However, it is times like these when I must forge a new path for Liu Bei with my spear. We shall prevail.
Again, it's skipping over a lot, it looks like, but this takes place, he joins after, because I think it was in Zhao Hodun's story we saw Liu Bei take Cao Cao's base. I don't remember, but if we didn't see that, we will see that again, because during the battle where Zhao Hodun goes to, fight Yuan Shao, and Cao Cao fights Yuan Shao, Liu Bei is there under Yuan Shao. And during that, Liu Bei, takes away Guan Yu, because Guan Yu says, "Oh, I see my friend on the other side of the battlefield," yada yada, blah blah blah. And during this time, while Cao Cao proceeds north to take care of Yuan Shao's family, that's when Liu Bei goes south and basically steals Cao Cao's castle from him. Then, if I remember correctly, that's when Lu Bu stole the castle from Liu Bei, who stole the castle. But I might be mixing up a few things. But it was during that time that he joined Liu Bei, and I guess it looks like we're skipping to the aftermath of that battle where Cao Cao retakes his castle, where they're chasing down Liu Bei.
Zhao Yun, I am forever grateful to have a warrior such as you under my command. With your strength on my side, I can restore the Han to their rightful place of power. As you well know, we are now caught in a grave situation, but we must escape from the tyrant Cao Cao and lead our people to safety in Jiangling. Zhao Yun, I know that you are now deep within the enemy camp, but I refuse to abandon you. Fight your way out and find me, so we may escape this battle together.
I know, the Cao Cao is so bad. Alright, so this is the battle where, I mentioned this in Zhao Hodun's episode, but this is the battle where, I don't know if they have that in this game, but Zhao Yun has to turn back to find Liu Bei's missing baby, and is also the battle where Zhang Fei, like, this is his pop-off battle where he defends the bridge like a man possessed. So, let's see. Oh, here it is, yeah, Battle of Changban.
Move! Any who stand in my way shall deserve his fate! This is the son of my lord, the hope of a new generation. I will bear him to safety, I swear it.
Yep.
Everyone, we must escape with our lives.
Where'd the baby go?
Faster! I must take my lord's child to safety.
Yeah, that is what happens here. Liu Bei,
launch a fire attack.
let me just read it real quick. Liu Bei abandoned his family and fled. Zhao Yun carried Liu Bei's son, Liu Shan, who becomes a playable character in the future games. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool. but not as a baby, obviously.
No one gets by here! Absolutely no one! Come on! This bridge belongs to me, and the toll for passage is death!
Dude, some of these voice actors went hard.
We managed to escape from Cao Cao's army. This
Cao
is
Cao.
due to the fact that everybody risked their lives for me. I see that I am truly loved by my followers. However, we must be careful to avoid such a situation again in the future. Cao Cao will not let us escape a second time. If only we had a land to call our own, we could fight back. Zhao Yun, without you, we would never have escaped from Cao Cao, or succeeded with the Sun family to defeat him at Chibi.
We're not even gonna play the Battle of Chibi.
However, I cannot roam aimlessly like this forever. It goes against my heart to do this. But we must attack Chengdu and win Shu from Liu Zhang.
We're not doing the Battle of Chibi. Come on, bro. Alright, maybe that'll be in the next episode. I don't know.
Once you and Zhang Fei have taken control of Luo Castle, I want you to surround Chengdu's south gate. It will be a tough battle, and I wish you the best of luck.
Alright, so to be fair, again, just reading the wiki page, the Battle of Red Cliff is literally just one paragraph. Just like, yeah, Zhao Yun was there. So they want to give him, in the story, they want to give him battles more important to him as the character, which is understandable. Battle of Chibi being one of the biggest battles in this entire war in the first place that prevented Cao Cao from outright winning immediately. You know, we'll put that to the side. We gotta focus on Zhao Yun defending Chengdu. Let's see, guarding Jing province, I think that's this battle. Liu Bei led an army west into Yi to assist the provincial governor Liu Zhang. No, it's not against Yuan Shao. Yuan Shao dies at the Battle of Guan Yu. This is a battle against Liu Shang. Okay. So I vaguely remember this off the top of my head, where basically Liu Shang is a relative of Liu Bei, and Liu Bei lets Liu Shang lets Liu Bei stay with him. But I think it was something like either Liu Bei turned on him or Liu Shang thought he was gonna turn on him. But let's see. I thought this was the fight where Ma Chao joined Liu Bei. It might be. I don't remember. That's why I'm reading the wiki. Sometime in 209, Liu Bei married Sun Quan's younger sister, Lady Sun Shang Zhang, to strengthen the Sun-Liu alliance. She remained in Jing province when Liu Bei left for Yi. As she saw herself as the sister of a powerful warlord, she acted like a bitch and allowed her bodyguards to also act like bitches. For this reason, Liu Bei specially appointed Zhao Yun, whom he deemed a serious and conscientious person, to oversee domestic affairs in Jing province and maintain law and order. When Sun Quan heard that Liu Bei had left for Yi, he sent a vessel to fetch his sister home. Lady Sun attempted to bring Liu Bei's son, Liu Shan, along with her, but Zhao Yun and Zhang Fei led their men to stop her and retrieve Liu Shan. Let's see, Conquest of Yi. Here we are. So all of that was before this battle. Liu Bei and Liu Shang were friendly towards each other in the beginning, but tensions between them gradually increased until the point of armed conflict around late 212. Liu Bei was initially stationed at Jiameng Pass in present-day Shaohua District, Guangyan. Don't care. When he was helping Liu Zhang defend the area from Zhang Lu. However, he turned against Liu Zhang later and attacked him. He ordered Zhuge Liang, Zhang Fei, Zhou Yun, and others to lead reinforcements from Jing into Yi to help him, while Guan Yu remained behind to defend Jing. Reinforcements marched along the Yangtze River, and that is where it brings us now.
This battle goes against everything I stand for. I cannot fight.
We'll surround Chengdu and force out Liu Shan. Zhao Yun and Zhang Fei cover the south gate. Huang Zhang take the east. I'll cover the north.
Yeah, Liu Bei is a bitch because he's like, yeah, I'm gonna betray my relative, and then I'm gonna be too much of a bitch to actually fight him head on. Get off your damn horse, idiot.
We'll advance no further in our land.
Peasants. Liu Xun's peasant militia.
Stand down. Lord Liu Bei will govern Shu with benevolence. Lord Liu Bei is fighting for peace. He is fighting for your lives. Easy for you to say, this is our home.
We don't want to change our way of life. Go away now, you thief!
Yeah, you tell him, soldier number 3. There are some cool characters from Shu, but it's like, damn, if Guan Yu fought for Cao Cao, it would have been over. Cao Cao's family would still be in control. Liu Bei is grieving because we had to kill peasants. My brother in Christ, you could stop the attack at any moment. Like, they try to build him up as, you know, like a man of the people. But then you have a level like this where he's attacking peasants and pretends to feel sorry about it. And then, you know, the level we just came from, he's using peasants as a body, as a shield to run away from Cao Cao's forces. Which is indeed a biased retelling of events, but I stand by it.
Another has fallen to my spear.
Attacked my family, forced to surrender, to give up the land of my fathers. I'm sure to be the laughingstock of future peoples.
Master Liu Zhang, forgive me. But my ideal has no place for doubt. I shall restore the Han Empire, and it shall all start here in Shu.
Doubt, right?
I have defeated Liu Zhang and gained the lands of Shu. However, due to my indecision, I have lost Pang Tong. His death is a great loss to our cause. I shall not falter again. For the sake of Pang Tong and everyone else that has given their lives, I shall use this territory of Shu as a means towards unifying the land.
During the assault on Fan Castle, the Wu army surrounded General Guan Yu and...
It can't be. Guan Yu. Bring me my sword at once. Everyone, begin preparing for war.
No, my lord. Our enemy is Wei. It would not be just to attack
Defeat
Wu.
Wei, and Wu will have no choice other than to surrender. Please reconsider.
None of that matters to me now. Neither of you understand my pain. I must do it. For the death of my brother. Who must pay?
Having settled in the lands of Shu, Liu Bei now is equal in strength to Cao Cao of Wei and Sun Quan of Wu.
Sun Quan.
However, many people were forced to give their lives in battle to realize this day. My lord is distraught over the deaths of his two sworn brothers, Guan Yu and Zhang Fei. In an effort to avenge Guan Yu's death by the hands of Wu, he advanced his army to Yiling. Despite my pleas that the true enemy of the land is Wei, not Wu, my lord refuses to listen. For the sake of Shu, we must win this battle.
Zhao Yun, I know deep inside me that there is sense in your words, but I can think nothing now of Cao Cao. My brothers are dead, and I must take my revenge on the Sun family in Wu. The enemy must sense that we are coming, for Sun Quan's army has already begun to move. It is as though destiny is calling us to the battlefield at Yiling.
The Sun clan casually killing Guan Yu and Zhang Fei, right?
Ready my army. Rouse every last man. We'll wipe them right off the face of this earth. Whatever it takes, this battle must be won. Guan Yu must be avenged.
In 217, Liu Bei launched the Hanzhong campaign to seize control of Hanzhong commandery from Cao Cao because Hanzhong was the northern gateway into Yi. Liu Bei's general Huanzhong killed Cao Cao's general Zhao Yuan at the Battle of Mount Dingjun, which is another fun battle that we will probably play. I don't actually remember. After Zhao Yuan's defeat, Huanzhong heard that the enemy troops were transporting food supplies in the vicinity, so he led a detachment of troops to attack the convoy and seize the supplies. When Huanzhong did not return to camp in time, Zhao Yun led tens of horsemen out in search of Huanzhong. At the time, Cao Cao had sent his forces to attack Liu Bei's positions. Zhao Yun encountered Cao Cao's vanguard force and engaged them in battle until Cao Cao's main force showed up and surrounded him. Despite the overwhelming odds, Zhao Yun attempted to charge and break through the enemy formation, and alternated between fighting and retreating. Cao Cao's forces regrouped, got back into formation, and surrounded Zhao Yun. Left with no choice, he had to fight his way out and head back to camp. Zhao Yun's deputy, Zhang Zhu, was wounded, but Zhao Yun turned back, saved him, and brought him to camp. Cao Cao's forces pursued Zhao Yun as he retreated back to his camp. Upon seeing the enemy's approach, Zhao Yun's subordinate Zhang Yi wanted to shut the camp's gates, get the troops to hold their position. However, Zhao Yun ordered the gates to be opened, all flags and banners to be hidden, and the war drums to be silenced as to create an illusion of an empty camp. Cao Cao's forces thought that the men beat the war drums loudly and fired arrows at the enemy. Oh wait, I skipped a line. Cao Cao's forces thought that there was an ambush inside Zhao Yun's camp, so they withdrew. Just as they were retreating, they launched a counterattack, and his men beat the war drums and fired arrows at the enemy. Cao Cao's soldiers were shocked and thrown into disarray, some of them trampling on each other as they panicked and fled, while many of them fell into the Han River and drowned. Following day, when Liu Bei came to inspect Zhao Yun's camp and survey the battlefield, he remarked, "Zilong is full of courage." He then threw a feast to celebrate this victory. Why didn't we get this battle? Instead, we skip to the Battle of Zhaoting, I think. Let's see. In late 219, Sun Quan broke the Sun-Liu alliance by sending his general Lu Meng to launch a stealth invasion of Liu Bei's territories, while Guan Yu was away at the Battle of Fan Cheng against Cao Cao. Guan Yu was later captured and in ambush and executed on Sun Quan's order when he refused to surrender. Following Cao Cao's death, his son and successor Cao Pi usurped the throne from Emperor Jian later that year, ended the Eastern Han dynasty, and established the state of Wei with himself as the new emperor. In 221, Liu Bei declared himself emperor and founded the state of Shu to challenge Wei's legitimacy. In the same year, Sun Quan pledged allegiance to Cao Pi and agreed to become a vassal. In return, Cao Pi granted him the title of King of Wu. Liu Bei bore a grudge against Sun Quan for the loss of Jing and wanted to attack Sun Quan. Zhao Yun attempted to dissuade him by saying, "The real enemy of the state is Cao Cao," which they did get right, not Sun Quan. "We should eliminate Wei first, then Wu will surrender on its own. Cao Cao is already dead, but his son Cao Pi has usurped the throne. You should follow the people's will by conquering Guanzhong and then move across the Wei River to attack the treacherous villain. Righteous people who live in the east of Hanggu Pass will certainly come to your army with supplies and horses. You shouldn't ignore Wei for the moment and wage war against Wu first. Once the war starts, it cannot be stopped." Liu Bei ignored Zhao Yun's advice and proceeded with his quest for vengeance by personally leading a military campaign against Sun Quan. He left Zhao Yun behind to guard Jianzhou.
Whatever happens to me, I will avenge Guan Yu.
My lord, please, stand down! Turn back! We need you in this world! My lord! Allow my spear to make them pay for the death of Guan Yu!
Soon Quan must pay for the death of Guan Yu.
Oh, this is the map with the maze. I hate this map. Do a lot wrong.
The attack is ready. Fire! Now it begins. These fires shall light the road to victory in this battle.
Fucking Zhuge Liang wannabe. Lu Xun.
It's over already.
That is a funny side story. While Liu Bei and the Chuan family or Sun family were allied, Lu Xun tried multiple times to kill Zhuge Liang, but he was always outsmarted.
I have let my father and brother down.
Another has fallen to my spear!
Tiger Pelt is stolen from his father Sun Jian's gimmick as the Tiger of Jiangdong. Yeah, but he doesn't even have that in later
It was a
games.
dangerous battle, but I was able to kill my hated enemy, Sun Quan. Surely Guan Yu and Zhang Fei must have lent me their strength from up in the heavens above.
You didn't do crap, dude.
Now that the battle is over, I must apologize to everybody for going to battle without heeding your advice. I ask that you forgive me and continue to serve me and the land of Shu.
So, in this battle, you know, because it's Zhao Yun's story, we're gonna win. But in reality, Liu Bei got his ass kicked. Devastating defeat at the Battle of Xiaoting against Sun Quan's forces and was forced to retreat to Bai Di Cheng. By the time Zhao Yun showed up with reinforcements at Yong'an, Sun Quan's forces had given up on pursuing Liu Bei and retreated back to Wu. Liu Bei is the guy in your project team in class who does nothing the entire time, then he acts like the A+ at the end was him, right? Oh no, we only got 5.
The final days of the year 200 AD when the Han Dynasty saw its end. Its demise ushered in a new era of chaos, brought on by several regional lords vying to rule China. There were those who sought absolute power, as well as those who fought for justice. And some simply fought for the sake of their beliefs. Many would rise and fall in their attempts to dominate the land. Zhao Yun, from the land of Changshan, a sincere and loyal warrior. It is said he excelled in both the literary and martial arts. His ability with his spear was legendary. When the chaos swept across the land, he began searching for a lord worthy to serve. One day, he had a fateful meeting with Liu Bei, whom he would later join. In 208 AD, Liu Bei was attacked by Cao Cao at Jing.
Cao Cao.
While busy leading his people south to safety, Liu Bei was forced to leave his son Liu Chan behind at Changban. It was at this moment that Zhao Yun risked his own life in order to rescue Liu Chan from the advancing enemy. Liu Bei praised Zhao Yun for his bravery, but was actually more relieved to see Zhao Yun alive than his son.
Yeah, Liu Bei is a bitch.
In addition to winning Liu Bei's trust, Zhao Yun continued to show his prowess in battle. He soon became one of the 5 Tiger Generals, standing among the likes of Guan Yu and Jiang Fei.
You think they would have mentioned that at some point during the story? Not the very end, the epilogue.
After Liu Bei's death following the Battle of Yiling, Liu Chan would come to succeed his father. Zhao Yun's loyalty still remained to Shu, and he continued to serve, supporting and aiding Liu Chan. These tales, long forgotten in the flows of time, are about the legends of which no one can recall.
And that is apparently the legend of Zhao Yun. Although afterwards, when Liu Shan succeeded Liu Bei as the Emperor of Shu, with the Imperial Chancellor Zhuge Liang serving as regent because Liu Shan was still underage. Following his coronation, Liu Shan appointed Zhao Yun as central protector of the army, and General Hu attacks the south, and enfeoffed him as the Marquis of Yongchang Village. He promoted Zhao Yun to the position of general who guards the east later. In 227, Zhao Yun moved to the staging area at Hanzhong Commandery to join Zhuge Liang, who had mobilized military forces from throughout Shu in preparation for a large-scale military campaign against Shu's rival state, Wei. In spring of 228, Zhuge Liang ordered Zhao Yun and Deng Zhi to lead a detachment of troops to Ji Valley and pretend to attack Mei Country, or County, southeast of present-day Fufeng. Don't care. Their mission was to distract and hold the Wei general Cao Zhen's attention while Zhuge Liang led the Shu main army to attack Mount Qi, the mountainous regions around present-day Li County. Zhao Yun and Deng Zhi lost to Cao Zhen at the battle in Ji Valley because Zhuge Liang had given them command of weaker soldiers, while he led the better troops to attack Mount Qi. Nevertheless, Zhao Yun managed to rally his men into putting up a firm defense as they retreated, thus minimizing their losses. After the Shu forces managed to retreat back to Hanzhong, Zhao Yun was demoted to the position of general who guards the army as punishment for his defeat at Ji Valley. So it sounds like the leadership is just stupid as hell. During this time, Zhuge Liang asked Zhao Yun and Deng Zhi, when our troops withdrew from Jieting, they were very disorganized. However, those who retreated from Ji Valley were orderly. Why is it so? Deng Zhi replied, Zhao Yun personally led the rear guard. He ensured that our troops retreated in an orderly manner and left no equipment behind. As Zhao Yun still had some silk left in his unit, Zhuge Liang wanted to distribute it among the troops to raise morale. However, Zhao Yun disagreed. The campaign was a failure, so why should rewards be given out? Please store the silk in the official treasury and distribute it among the men later during the 10th month as a season gift for winter. Zhao Yun died in the year 229. He was posthumously honored as Marquis Shunping by Liu Shan in April of 261. So that's a long time afterwards. And from there is not too much left about Zhao Yun. We probably, in the video game at the very least, probably could have ended on something like the Battle of Wuzhang Plains, but unfortunately we're not going to get to that this episode. And, well, we definitely won't get into it the next episode because we're going to be playing as Wu in the next one. What character? I don't know yet, but whoever's going to be first in the character select screen.
Why, it's Ado. Forgive me, Lord Liu Chan.
No. Whenever I'm with you, I myself still feel like a child.
But now, we can honor your father fighting side by side.
They really used the generic officer model for Liu Bei's son.